Guys, I just wanted to get on and give you a quick little update on Lexi's babies. They are a week old now. They were yesterday. This litter is giving me a little bit of a run for my money. I'm learning new things with this one for sure, but it's all good. They're overall doing really well. There, you can see some are nursing and some are just snuggled up with mama. But I just wanted to give you guys a little update on each one of them because I do know that there are some families very eagerly anticipating these videos and updates on their babies. As of right now, I believe both our boys are sold from this litter. We are planning to probably keep one of our girls. We should have one female available from Lexi's litter, and this is her retirement litter. She's given us, this is her fourth litter, so she's given us 4 beautiful litters of amazing puppies. And we're excited to be able to keep one to continue her line because she's been such an amazing dog. She'll stay with us. She's our family pet. We don't want to ever have to rehome our dogs if we don't have to. So, but here's a little bit on our puppies and what's going on with these guys here recently. So I'll start off with our chunky little Blueberry here, this little man. He's so cute. Their ears and eyes aren't open yet. The eyes will start opening closer to 2 weeks, and then the ears follow about a week later. But they use their sense of smell, and they feel for the heat, and that's kind of what motivates them and moves them around. So they're always searching for food and warmth. So we have our heat lamps and our heating pads and keeping these babies nice and warm. But so sweet little boy here, he's gonna have a little bit of a white chest. He's definitely more of our apricot, a lighter color. And I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up with a brown nose like his mama. It doesn't look like it's turning black. I just see some brown so far. So he is a beautiful, sweet little boy. And he is growing and thriving really well. Mama is very attentive to her babies. So that's Mr. Blueberry. We've started ENS with this group as well a few days ago. If you're not familiar with ENS, I will have a video posted on that here shortly. This is Miss Clementine. They'll go sneeze on me. And she is the little girl we plan to keep. She's also super chunky. She's got this pretty white marking here. I think her nose might end up being black because it looks darker than the others, and maybe some dark coloring around the muzzle. I'm not quite sure what that's going to end up being, but she is the biggest of the group, this chunky little monkey, Clementine. So we'll probably be looking to put her into a guardian home. 2 dogs is enough for us in our home because with also 4 children, you know, that adds up to a lot of work, and we want the best for our dogs, so we don't feel it makes sense to have too many in our house that we can't do all the things we like to do with them, like taking them camping and all that jazz. So once you have 3, it's harder to start taking them all along. So this little girl's gonna be looking for a local family, local to Denver, Lancaster, PA area, you know, within about an hour or so. She'll be looking for a home. So something to keep in mind if you're looking for a puppy. We do gift these puppies to our guardian families with the understanding that we have the right to breed them. Then when they retire, they are fully theirs. They just live out the rest of their good life with their family. So next we have little Miss Lemon, who was our tiniest girl from the very beginning. And she's still tiny, but she is gaining very consistently. So we are not worried about her. She is doing really good. She's just gonna be a smaller pup probably. And she's getting some tan markings. If I can figure out how, I'll insert a picture of some of her siblings that I believe she's gonna end up looking like, because she's definitely getting some of those tan spots on her that resemble some of from future litters. So she is doing really, really well. I believe this little girl's gonna be the one available for anyone looking for a little Pouchon, and she's gonna fluff up and be just stinking adorable if she follows suit with her siblings. And then last but not least, we have little Huckleberry here. This sweet boy is our darker one. He's got the white chest, and this little man has been the one giving me my run for my money because he was chunky and thriving, and then when we did our daily weight check 2 days ago, we realized he was actually losing weight, and we've never run into this before with any of our puppies, and so that obviously was a huge red flag for me. I started to bottle feed him and give him time just with mom on his own, and I realized he wasn't nursing and he wasn't really taking the bottle well for me. So we made an urgent trip to the vet to figure out what was going on. He also had some diarrhea, which I think was causing him to lose weight so quickly. But he is holding steady on his weight now. I am learning to tube feed, and we are injecting fluids under his skin into his back just to keep him hydrated and give him the best chance. I'm learning a lot. I'm thankful for that, and we're just really hoping and praying that he gets stronger and does really well. He was just nursing, so that's a huge plus. I think we just need to get him over these first few days, get him strong again, and then he should be in good shape and growing and gaining like the rest. We're really hopeful for this little guy. The vet said we caught it super early, so we are really thankful for that. He definitely has more of a wavy pattern going on, so he should be a pretty curly coated little boy. The rest aren't quite as curly as I think he's going to be. I think they're going to be a little straighter coat. Well, I should say wavy. He'll be more curly from what I can tell, but he is so darling and he's doing really good. He's been a trooper with being patient with me, learning to tube feed him, which has been stressful, but we're getting the hang of it. And I'm thankful for the people that have helped me, and yeah, so we're excited to see him grow and get strong again. We learned about fading puppy syndrome, which is just kind of a random, they don't know the cause of it, syndrome that puppies can get. And again, this is our 6th litter and first time I'm dealing with it. And they said it's not really any specific cause necessarily. They just either get pushed out of the way and aren't getting enough food, and then they get weak and then they decline pretty quickly, which is probably likely what happened here with this guy. So we're just giving him all the boost we can to get him in good shape to start doing well on his own. So we'll keep you updated on Mr. Huckleberry. He's gonna be a strong pup. He's just so dear. We love him. So yeah, mom's doing really good. She has been so concerned about him. Every time he fusses, she's on it. But just look at this. She's such a good mom. She's sleeping here. And babies are eating and doing so well. This chunky boy. Ay, ay, ay. I think he's drinking it all for the rest of them. All right, guys, there's a little update on Lexi's puppies. Maybe I'll be able to film and show you guys what I'm doing with the bottle feeding and the fluids that I give him. And if I can get good footage of that, I'll add it here. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. So here I'm just placing the feeding tube down into this puppy's stomach. This is tricky. They don't love it. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? He definitely makes it challenging with all his wiggling. I pre-measured to his last rib, so I knew where to put the tube into. And here I'm just testing with the syringe. If I can pull air out, then I don't have it in the right place, which is what happened. It was likely in the lungs instead of the stomach, so I had to start over. Once you get it in the stomach and you pull the syringe back, it should have some resistance because there's no air to really pull out of the stomach. So I'm just reinserting, trying to get to the right position so that I can put the milk into Puppy's belly. So I'm putting about 10 cc's into his stomach. And I'm doing this every 3 to 4 hours. And he is nursing in between. Just pumping it slowly into his stomach to help that I don't feed him too quickly. And making sure I don't get any air into the tube as well. And just stop shy before any air gets pushed through. Then I kink it and pull it out so he doesn't aspirate on anything coming out as I pull it out. And there's that. Next, I move on to a hydration technique for dehydrated puppies because he's not nursing as strongly as I'd like. I am still doing the injections of fluids under his skin. This helps to keep his glucose levels up and his dehydration from getting out of control. And so I have to put this under his skin on his back, and it balloons up a bit, but then it will absorb into his skin pretty quickly, or into his body pretty quickly. So it's 20 cc's. It looks like a lot, but this is what I was taught to do. I am so thankful for my vet for training me on how to do these things, and now I have them if I ever need them again, which hopefully I won't. But you'll see here that I actually stopped short of doing the full fluid. It was just taking quite a bit of time, and I decided to go back then and finish the rest of it a little bit later. I didn't want to stick him again right away, so I gave him a break and then went back in later to finish that off. Do this morning and evening at this point, hopefully just for another day or so. My kids have been such a big help with the puppies. They've learned lots too. It's been good for everybody. You can see there the lump on his back, the fluids underneath his skin, but that'll go away. It'll absorb pretty quickly. So as you can see, he's not too terribly bothered. He's a sweet little boy. And that's about it.